My name is Rachel Harman. I am a senior, and I am a French major, sociology minor. I've been going to the Recher for almost 10 years, like since I was 13, so immediately I decided that I had to do something about it. I just figured that, starting a petition would be, I guess, an accessible way for other people to get involved with it, and so it would be more of a unified effort, I guess, than just me going out and being mad about it. Growing up sort of around the area, a lot of my friends, played shows at Recher and kind of, I guess, got their, start with performing there, and I knew people like immediately close to me would be supportive of it and that kind of thing, but I don't think I expected, as big of a response as I got with it. I was pretty much hoping to get at least 500 signatures, but to have double that was pretty cool. Local musicians have kind of run out of options as far as performing goes. I think there are so few venues now that are accessible. That's where people will go. People will go to the Recher. The Recher's like a landmark. Baltimore, but Maryland generally, and then also the DC, Philadelphia kind of area. Everybody knows about the Recher. Everybody wants to play there. Everybody wants to see bands that have played there. It's a really big thing to have under your belt. It's a 600 cap venue. When you're a smaller band, it's a really cool thing to be able to say that you played the Recher. In the area, people are they're gonna start doing DIY shows, in their parents' basements or whatever, and they're gonna have to start going to other cities. I think to an extent, there's a possibility that it's gonna make a difference. My hope is that, it's gonna make some kind of difference to where they, keep at least a couple nights for live music and have it set up enough in such a way that would be possible. I understand that, the money might not be in live music right now, but it's always going to be a thing, and I think this current fad of, dubstep, dance, electronica stuff, it's gonna go away. Live music is something it's never not going to be a thing. Having the dance club or whatever would be, probably sufficient to bringing in better acts, because people are willing to pay $40 a night to go to a rave or something like that, but they're, only willing to shell out $15 for a live show. I definitely understand it, but I think there's a common ground that could be found. It is absolutely imperative, for the success of the Baltimore music scene. I think that most of at this point now, all of the larger scale but still smaller venues have been turning into nightclubs. The same thing happened to Sonar, and Bourbon Street used to have, before it got shut down, it used to have shows 4 out of 5 nights, and then the last night would be a dance club, and they don't have that anymore. So now all there is Auto Bar, which is a great venue, but it's small, and national acts don't want to go there just because they don't get money from it because it's so small. And Recher, I feel was a really good stepping stone for bands that weren't huge but that were big enough and had enough of a following. I think they're obligated. They have an obligation to the community, because they've been a venue for so long, and because they've made such an impact on the music scene and on people's lives. I think they might not agree with it, or they might not realize it, but I think they owe it to the community. So I don't know. I'm hopeful.